Oh, bloody hell. Rookie mistake. Yes, yes, yes. It's Friday. High day. Best day of the week, in my opinion. Um, Time to get the drinks out, I suppose. Yes, it's me. I'm on a solo one. I am having a little bit of trouble with my internet. So hopefully um we should pass off without any issues. But let's start with Carrick being our yeah, Carrick coming in and getting our manager of the month. I think it's deserved. I don't think there's anybody else in the frame, to be fair. The fact that he won 4 games in a row speaks for itself, the way that the rest of the form in the league is going. Um, yeah, very, very happy. I was obviously happy when he came in, thought that we needed a coach. And that's how it's proved so far. Will it continue after the West Ham? Was it the West Ham? Who did we draw with? Who was our draw? Who did we draw with last game? Who did we just draw with? West Ham, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would it be a West Ham? Obviously there was a few issues in that game, but look, we'll discuss that closer to the Everton turn up. Yo, Shah, I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're doing well, man. Yeah. I got the advice, man. I got the advice. How you feeling about Carrick becoming being manager of the month? I know it doesn't mean much. Amarin got manager of the month this season. He's gone, and Dyche got manager of the month, and he was sacked. So boy, it's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult, but yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with it. Like I said, I don't think there was anybody else who could have got it. 13 out of 15 points isn't nothing to be sniffed at, and we could move ahead positively. Going on with the end of the season. A little bit of news, obviously, away from Man United is that obviously we know that Thomas the Frank Henry was sacked in the week, and they were under a lot of pressure, maybe to find an interim. I know they're talking about Poch. A couple of people that I speak, couple of Tottenham fans I speak to are saying that they wouldn't mind getting Poch back. That was when it was. I said, I don't know, boy. I don't know if that's gonna work. Yo, 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 thanks for finding me, man. How you doing? How you doing? How are you doing? I am Titanium in the house. I see you, my brother. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, just had a little thing about Carrick being getting at the manager of the month, and just saying that it was more than deserved on these performances. I think I want him to be permanent, but maybe that will change after 2 or 3 weeks of sitting down here, and maybe they'll go back to their turgidity, as they say. If you are new to it, guys, look, just hit the like button. Don't be shy, man. Say hi. I'm doing this. I'm on a solo run at the moment. As I said, my internet is playing up. Fingers crossed that we keep it going. I missed all the games. Let's have a look. Oh, we don't know about that. Hi, Steph. How you doing? I'm going to assume that you're not in the pub tonight. Yeah, it has been a good few weeks. It has been a good few weeks. A lot better than the Tottenham situation. Obviously, they sacked their manager, as I said, in the week, and they've got interim in. Are they looking for that manager bounce? I think they are, to be fair. I'm not sure what the situation will be with them, but obviously they're moving forward. I did want to talk to Derms, but I'll save that for next week. See how happy he is. I know he was broken the last couple of weeks. Obviously, Combs' cousin James came on as well, and Tottenham seem to have broken a lot of them. I'll sit here and I'll say it now. I would love Tottenham to get relegated. I don't care about how big they are. I don't care about their shiny new stadium. My hatred for them has stepped up tenfold, maybe 20-fold since they beat us in the Europa League last year. So yeah, I hope their struggles continue. To be fair, that's what I like. That's what I like. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sure. Saying that Agate playing has been a key difference. Well, every time he plays, we were losing games. You know, if he started, we didn't win, and when he came on, we were conceding. So it's obviously he wasn't doing something right. We talk about the formation and the two-man in midfield. That well could have been it, and maybe he'll be better with a three. But right now, we don't have the games to be taking the chances on people. To be fair, unless we're desperate and he needs to come on, then I think there'll probably be somebody else. I mean, look, Fletcher came on ahead of him. Sure, Fletcher came on. I'm ahead of him in the last game. Look, he's gone. We know he's gone. That's not a problem. They'll sort out the rest of his details, and hopefully come January the 1st, January the 1st, whatever day the window opens, they'll be looking to let him go. You know what the club's like. They're not going to sit on somebody that they don't want paying wages that they don't want. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Jessica, I have no idea. You tell me what 9 plus what 10 21 is, because I have no idea. I have no idea. So yeah, that's Tottenham. Tottenham in the struggles, which is good. I said, look, I want it to continue. Obviously, West Ham are down there with them. Leeds are down there with them. Crystal Palace are down with them, and Forest are down with them. Obviously, Forest sacked their manager again. Dyche, I tell you that Marinakis is he doesn't mess about, boy. When he gets something in his head, he just goes with it. Whether it's a knee jerk or it's something that he's thought about over time, he doesn't mess around when the decisions have to be made. And to be fair, it's his club. Well, let's say, look, we say it's his club. He's the owner of the club at the moment. He's backed him to the hilt, which he does. He always does. So, yeah, he hasn't been happy. Obviously, it sounds like the players weren't too happy with the Dyche style of play. Yeah, Sakanakis. Yeah, Sakanakis. Yeah, obviously they weren't happy with his style of play. There seems to have been a lot of backstage talking. There seems to have been a lot of backstage talking and players not being happy with his playing style. But it's strange when these managers aren't in work. Yo, chat sports. I hope you do well, brother. I see you in the house, man. Yeah, it's strange when these managers aren't in jobs and they're pundits on radios and TVs and blah blah blah. You know, they've got all these opinions, all these ideas of what they're going to do and how they're going to play. And then you think, oh, Jesus Christ. They come in there and he does the same turgid shit that he's been doing. So, yeah, he's gone. They've got the Wolves manager and the ex-Wolves manager who had them at the bottom of the league. So I have no idea. It's not even a permanent. I mean, it's not even a temporary. It's a permanent. They've signed him. So I know he's worked with him before. But that's a really, really weird one. That's a really, really weird one. Will they get the manager bounce? I think that's what he's hoping for. But it's weird. It's weird. Yes, it is. It is my living room. Thank you very much. Chat Sports, you take Gibbs White, yeah? So would I. So would I. I'm not sure we would play him. But if they go down, then you know Anderson's gonna go bye-byes. Whether or not it's to us will be interesting. But I would gladly take. I would gladly take that. I would gladly take that. Oh, Tid, I'm titanium on some payday. Big up, bro. Thanks for the love, man. Thanks for the love. Thank you very, 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 very much. You didn't have to, but yeah, we say you didn't have to. You don't have to, but we're never going to send it back to you. So yeah, big up, bro. Thanks for the love, man. Thanks for the love, man. Thanks for the love. All right. FA Cup weekend coming up as it is. As you know, we're not in the FA Cup, which is a bit of a shame. But maybe if we were in the FA Cup, we wouldn't be in the league position we're in. That's a lie. We would be. We'd just be playing tomorrow, and everybody would be hoping that we lost. We're not in there. There's a few big games this week, and there's a few really, really crappy games. If we're really, really honest, obviously Hull at the moment. I've got Chelsea, with Forest. No, chat sport. The thing is, he wasn't doing too bad. To be fair, he actually wasn't. But I think maybe them losing this last game to Leeds was the straw that broke the camel's back. I mean, it doesn't look like he needs any excuse to hire and fire anyway. But it seemed a weird one. And if you think of the managers who you would be bringing into this job, if Sean Dyche wasn't in employment, you'd be looking at either Sean Dyche or Sam Allardyce to get yourself out of it. So whether or not this guy that they brought, I've forgotten his name, man. Oh, look, it'll come to me. Yeah, whether he comes in and makes the change or not is going to be a really, really difficult situation for them. As I said, I hope they get the bounce, and I hope they bump straight past Tottenham. So we'll see. Yeah, Woods is their striker in it, but he's dead food, man. Is there anybody else? Bar Anderson and Gibbs White. Anderson being the obvious one. Is there anybody else you'll take from Forest? I mean, it's weird. If he was guaranteed to be coming to us, then I'd say, yeah, go down. But I think he's going to go City. I think City are going to flex their muscles and to not say take Anderson from us because we haven't got it. But yeah, exactly. That's what Dyche is. Yeah, Chat Sports. That's what Dyche is actually known for. So it's weird. It really is. What defender? Who defender, Shah? What defender would you take from them? Both Forest. So you've both said it. Who's got them for a centre back? Let's have a look. Hold on. Let's see who we've got. Forest. 1 second. Let's see who first have got as a centre back. Let's have a look. So we're looking at Morello and Mikalenkovic. Are those the two? Well, they've got a few defenders, isn't it? Yeah, it must be those two. You talk about Morello and Milenkovic. Morello, here we go. Morello. Forrest definitely missing Alanga. But I tell you what, he ain't pulling up trees at bloody Newcastle, is he? So boy. Yes, both both of them. You greedy sod. But over Yabba's favourite Maguire, Delit, who's my favourite, and Martinez. Would you? Do you think it will be holding up our youngsters and Euro and Heaven? I mean, I want Euro to have a big end of season if he can get some game time. I want him to have a big start next season. I have a sneaky feeling that Real Madrid are going to be sniffing around him at some stage. So we need to get him playing, get him happy, get him feel like he's loved. I mean, if he goes Real Madrid, he ain't going to play. He'll probably play less games than he's played for us. But I have a feeling that Real Madrid are going to be sniffing around Euro. Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to be sniffing around Euro. Really? You would take him over? Well, I know you take him over Maguire, Chat Sports, but you're not taking him over Martinez. I think Martinez has been absolutely class. I think he's been class this season. Since he's come back in, he hasn't had a rest. He was off for so long, and he's come straight back in. I mean, if he's had a couple of minutes off here and there at the end of games, then maybe he's had. But I think he's been absolutely bloody magnificent. Yo, Andrew in the house. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. We've spoken about Carrick Manager of the Month. We've spoken about Igor Tudor going to Tottenham, and the mess that they're in, and the fact that I hope that they really get relegated. And then we were speaking about the Forest players that we would gladly take if they were or were not relegated. Yeah. It's interesting. It's interesting. I mean, I wanted Tony to be on. I wanted to talk about the Arsenal game yesterday, but I suppose we'll save that for the double header next week. Yeah, it's weird, Andrew. It's a weird one. That one. Look, they needed somebody, and then obviously they weren't going to go and get Ryan Mason back. But yeah, long may their troubles continue. We were just saying that, Andrew. Chat Sports was saying Morello. He'll take Morello and something Chenko, the centre backs. Gibbs White. He said he'll take. He's a good player. I don't know where Gibbs White comes in our team. I don't know where I don't know where Gibbs White fits. I know it's squad and blah blah blah. And fingers crossed, we'll be in the Champions League, but I don't see Gibbs White making that much difference. And their keeper as well. Okay, he's a bloody goalie. So why are they in this? Why are they in the position that they're in then? If they've bloody hell, it said the striker's all right as well. Bloody hell, so why are they in the mess that they're in then? Is that down to Sean Dyche coaching? Should they not agree? I don't think they should have got rid of Nuno, but obviously they had to. It sounds like Edu's in there causing the chaos at the moment. The Arsenal fans were moaning about him before he left, and now he's at Forest. They're moaning again. It's going to be a weird one. It is a really, really weird one. Sells. Okay, yeah, that was last season. I had him in my fantasy league last season, to be fair. Sells. Let's have a look. I was gonna start waffling about the FA Cup and the fact that we weren't in it, wasn't I? So yeah, obviously tonight they've got Hull up. Chelsea are doing Hull 4-0 at the moment. And Wrexham are beating Ipswich, which is a big result for them, boy. Which is a big result for them. Obviously, the game's tomorrow in the FA Cup. Burton have got West Cork. It should be interesting. Who's the striker? Oh, that Jay's that's the one that they bought, innit? Andrew, the new one. Yeah, that's the one that they bought. Nuno and Dice. It's crazy. It's crazy that they got them all gone. But look, that's what it is, guys. If you are just passing, hit that like button. If you are new to it, hit the subscribe button. So yeah, look, Burton have got Chelsea. Burton have got West Ham. Burnley have got Mansfield. Man City have got Salford. It's strange how Man City, you always get the really, 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 really small teams in the FA Cup. They normally have 2 games to play, which is kind of ridiculous, to be fair. You know, the semi-final and the final, they normally get the dibbies in before that, to be fair. Norwich, West Brom, Southampton, Leicester, and here a couple of juicier ones, I suppose. Aston Villa, I've got Newcastle. Sorry. And Liverpool, I've got Brighton. Of those 2 games, I'm taking a Villa win. I want them to beat Newcastle. I want them to be involved in more games. The more games they're in, the more strain on their squad. And as for the Liverpool-Brighton game, I want Brighton to smash them. I know they played at Anfield, and Brighton probably won't, but I would love Brighton to go to their ground and do them. I have no idea if it's extra time and penalties tomorrow, but it would be nice. It really, really would be nice if Liverpool, if Brighton did us a favour and knocked them out. Saying that though, we really probably need them to be we probably really need them to win that game. Longevity for them to have an extra game to play. Actually, I'm taking a Liverpool win. Against my better judgment, I actually would go for a little win, a Villa win, to be fair. We deserve better. What have you had enough of? The rain. Listen, mate, it rained every day since he left, I tell you. It's rained every day since he left. Oh yeah, it's good that you're back. Good that safe returns. We'll get you on the old soapbox once the league starts back, I suppose. But yeah, I hope you're well, man. Yeah, see? Cheat might as well get a bite of the fine. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. No. I am not. We deserve better. I'm not even gonna comment on it. They'll shut down the channel. So I'm not gonna comment. And obviously we've got people who work in certain sectors of employment where they're just not allowed to. It affects their work. So I could do now, but I'm not gonna go into the whole of that shit. And yeah, it's not worth it. I love Man United. You know what I mean? We always say that we hate the owners, and yeah, it looks like a lot more people are going to be hating our owners after his outburst. Fucking twat. But look, yeah, we leave that for different channels. I don't really want I don't really want to go into that. Yo, Matty Mac, well, go on, bruv. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Birmingham, Leeds on Sunday. It's a bit interesting one. Grimsby, Wolves. I have a dislike for Grimsby now. I wonder why. I hope Wolves stick them. Oxford, Sunderland, Stoke, Fulham, and Arsenal, Wigan. I mean, there's normally juicier ones, juicier draws in that one, and in the FA Cup normally. But it's been quiet, and then obviously the last one, the Monday night game, is Macclesfield and Brentford. I don't think there's going to be too much upsets moving forward in the FA Cup. I just don't see how there's going to be too much upsets. Oh, I am very wise. Oh, thank you very much, Stephanie. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Cheers. I did. No, not really. That's what. Grimsby are probably one of the best teams we faced this season. Oh, don't. We had that tosspot in charge, man. I have no idea how our team doesn't beat a team from 27 divisions below us. But I don't know how that works out. Yeah, Andrew, I enjoyed the second half of that game. The first half was an absolute bag of shit. But Brentford have been a surprise, and maybe it wasn't Thomas Frank. Maybe it was Thomas Frank holding Brentford back. You know what I mean? They left and look, they exploded into something that nobody thought that they would have been. You know what I mean? It's weird. It really, 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 really is weird, boy. Let me see what other football news is there out there. Let's have a look and see. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about other than the Jimany's nonsense? Let's see. Okay. See, I've seen a picture of somebody on here. You know, and you just go through stuff and you think, oh God. So there's rumours that old Scotty boy from Napoli is homesick and he wants to come back to the Prem. I will say to that is, if he ever comes back to our club, I will cuss every single game that he's. I don't care if he's scoring hat tricks. I don't care what he does. I do not want him back. Like I don't want Ronaldo back. Like I don't want, who else was left? Like I don't want Rashford back. And I like Rashford. I got a lot of time for Rashford. I don't want him back. Once they've gone, they're gone. Come back to the Prem. Go somewhere else. That would kill me. That would kill me. We have enough number 10s and he's not even, I don't even think he's a 10. I don't even think he's a 10, to be fair. I don't think he's a 10. It's strange what football does to you, Andrew. He did all right at Atlanta, and I know there was a lot of internal issues with that. Players just want to play football. Players just want to play football. You know what I mean? And that's what he's gone out there and done. So fair play to him. I mean, I'm not so sure he's somebody that we would have looked at, but I don't know, man. Oh, yes. The Barcelona humbling. What the hell happened in that game? Oh my God. Yeah, it was a strange thing to see. I mean, their team, they didn't have a lot of their starters, a lot of their first team players, but Lamau played. He's good enough for 2. But yeah, and the game ended in controversy with an 8-minute VAR call for a goal that Barcelona didn't get to make it 4-1, and they had to draw the lines. They had to draw the lines because the semi-automated offside thingy. So it was literally. That's probably why it took them the 8 minutes. I mean, look, if it takes you 8 minutes to decide, if it takes you that long to decide, just give it as a goal, because obviously it wasn't an obvious error. And if you can't work out that it's done, then boy, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Yeah, they've been smoked, man. They got smoked, and they were moaning afterwards that why it took so long and blah blah blah, and they wanted the one goal. I suppose they feel that the comeback's on, but they got absolutely smashed, absolutely smashed. So yeah, look, long may all these opposition teams keep getting taken licks, as long as it doesn't start dropping. We've taken our fair share of them, and we don't really want any more. Let me see if there's anything else on here. Let's have a look. I don't really want to talk. Talk about any transfers because that don't make any sense. I really wanted to talk about them when the window was open, let alone no, I don't really want to do that. No, let's see. Who have you got? Let's see what we got. Who is AW? This Rashford. No, you can't chat sport. Why would he do that? Why would they even contemplate Rashford coming back? He's doing his thing. He's those bridges have been burnt, mate. Long may he tear up Barcelona. I want him to stay out there. Yeah, we deserve better. They will definitely be losing the league again. It was nice to watch, and it's going to be even nicer to have Tony on those weeks where they're cracking and Man City play first. Man City play before them because they can't keep the pressure. So yeah, look, we've got that storyline's got a long way to run, but I believe that we get the ending that we definitely want, boy. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. I said that my hatred for them is real, but it's nice. Pressure's a bitch, and look, we'll see. Look, they're still ahead. Once it gets down to 2 points and 3 points, when it's that one game, then it will always work. Yeah, Asana, always the bridesmaid and never the bride, for real, boy. Hold on. Sharp, what the fuck are you talking about? Rasmus will do really well when he comes back where? Sorry, comes back where? Where's he coming back to? I'm sorry. I know you're still in the chat. You must be on the spice tonight, bruv, because that don't make no sense to me. Come on, tell me. I want you to put it in here because I know you're still here. Comes back to where? Because he can't come back to Napoli. So where's he coming back to? Yeah, everywhere's too good from going. Yeah, exactly. Go and you're damn right. Go and stay in Italy. Go make your money. Go think that you're a great player. Oh my God. Can you imagine? We have Scott and Rasmus back next season? Fuck you know. Oh my God. I would go and support FC Manchester. I swear to God. I would go and support FC Manchester. I couldn't. I was so happy when they both left. And even now, just thinks about, I'm getting mad. Okay, so no, bro. Think we have players that actually know how to play with a number? Fuck off. I'll tell you that, Shah. You're my guy, innit? But Shah, just fuck off, bro. I am not interested in that. I'm not interested in. I would never be interested in that. I have no idea what you're talking. I don't get it. No. I actually hope you're trying to wind me up, and if you are, you've done really, really well because you've done it. Impressive how many players are out on loan from Man United. Yeah, that means they weren't good enough. Let them go, man. Let them go. Thank you. Yeah, you're damn right you joined me. There'll be a lot of people joining us. Oh, look, Now look, Steph. Now now you lot are all proper winding me up. I mean, the fact that the Chelsea fans are killing him. I've got people out there calling him Shirley. I don't know where the Shirley came from. I don't know where the Shirley tag came from. But watching him do exactly what he did for our club is fantastic. The fact that we didn't get proper. We got good money for him. And the fact that when Chelsea sell him, they might give him one more season. We're going to get money again because we've got sell on. We got, we ain't going to take him back, and they're not going to keep him. They're not going to keep him. So yeah, look, it's double the money. You know what I mean? We got him out, we got money in, and then we're going to get money again when Chelsea realise that they've been skanked. I mean, it's not very often. It's not very often that Chelsea gets skanked with players. I mean, Chelsea did us with Mount. Is it payback? Maybe. I would say that. I said the price that we paid, but I'd take the better deal. I'm taking a half fit Mount over a fully fit Garnacho. Maybe that's biased. Yeah, maybe that is biased. But talk about re-signing bloody Sancho as well. Shit, that would bloody cause a whole lot of chaos. Yeah, let Sancho stay where he is. So he'll probably go foreign. He'll probably go back to Germany. I mean, he ain't coming back to us. And whether or not, I think Villa might be playing him because they have to play him, and not because they actually want. Not actually because they want to play him. Yeah, 10 likes, just like Cunha. I'll take that, Steph. Guys, is there anything else you want to waffle on about? Any subjects you want us to bring up? I say my internet, it's actually held up pretty well. Maybe it won't be jumping out, but I'm not going to be here too much longer. So I'm waiting for you to give us something to talk about. And if we don't have anything within the next couple of minutes, then I'm going to say goodbye. And we'll see you back on. It will be a see you back on Monday, to be fair, innit? Unless there's some breaking news over it, which there won't be anyway. Here's a question for you, Mr. B. What do you do with Maguire? Let him go or give him a contract? Give him the contract extension. We deserve better. I will give him the contract extension. I don't have a problem with that. If he'll take 120 grand, maybe a week, then yeah, I'd keep him. One, it saves the club money, and that'd be a position that we don't have to look at. I think it gives Euro and Heaven another year's growing space. And we're going to be in Champions League next season anyway. So I think we need the extra players. Is he my favourite player? No. Far from it. If De Ligt would stay fit, I mean, it feels like he's been out the whole bloody season. And nobody seems to know what it was, whether it's his back, whether he was supposed to be out for a couple of weeks when he initially got diagnosed. So it's more for my fear that De Ligt's not going to be fit enough. Matty's saying he would move him on. I mean, Steph, we were talking in our group, and I'm not even going to bring the subject up yet. I'll wait because that'll give us something to talk about next week. But yeah, I think our front four are pretty sexy at the moment, to be fair. Okay. Let's have a look. Maguire is moving in with Yab when he leaves. Yeah, you're damn right. He would take him all in, boy. Aces, what's happening? Long time no see. What would happen if United don't get Champions League next season? We'll get Europa. We'll get Europa. I mean, look, what? We're going to get Champions League. It's not even, I don't even doubt for 1 minute. And it's not because I do think we're going to be in good form and we're playing well, but the state of the bloody league this season, nobody's consistent, bar them tosses at the top, and they've shot their load now. They're going to be on the downfall. There's been nobody consistent enough. So I think we get Champions League. I really, really think that we get Champions League. I know I don't really want to be, looking too far ahead, but there's not that much more games that we really, really need to win to guarantee that space. I said Liverpool, Villa, Chelsea. They've all got European football coming up, and a couple of them are still in the cup. So I feel that even if it's fifth, I'll be disappointed with fifth as to where we are at the moment. But I'll take it. I'll take it. As much as we probably be moaning, oh, we came in fifth and we're only 1 point or goal difference above six, fine. But we're still in the Champions League. Would I rather have third? 100%. 100%. Would I take second? Yeah. We probably might throw a little party at second, but at no stage do I think we're going to win the league, which is good. I don't think that's a race we're in. So top four, I think we've got a good chance. Terrible quality this season, not just the Prem. Chat sports, I don't watch any other football. To be fair, I watch United, and every now and then I'll watch another team play. But forget about me watching Italian, Spanish, French, Portuguese, bloody Ronaldo where he is in bloody Saudi. I don't watch any other leagues football. Champions League night, I watch when the big games are on. There's no big games on because we're not in them, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Steph is saying top four is nailed on. Top six is nailed on, but we must get top four. Yeah, you could be right. I think you're right, Steph. That sixth place is done. Let's have a look. We deserve better. Has gone Arsenal, Chitty, Man United, Chelsea, Villa. Yeah, let Liverpool finish. Let Liverpool finish outside of it, and that would be great. That would be great. If Liverpool and Chelsea could both finish outside of it, that would be even better, but it will take somebody else. Yeah, Andrew, I'm with you. I'll take fifth. It's just about the qualification. I mean, whether we get second or fifth, does it make a difference? They talk about coefficients and all of that. Would it make a difference as to whether we were seeded or not seeded or what pot group we are in? I mean, does that really, really make a difference? And to be fair, Tottenham finished fourth in the European group, and they are the biggest pile of shit. So maybe it doesn't really matter who you get in that where we finish. Maybe it's just going to be Premier League money. Maguire's on 190 grand a week. Yeah. So I'm saying if he's going to have to take a reduction, take a 120 if he wants him to stay, because he's definitely not going to get in more, and he definitely shouldn't be on the same. He ain't got nowhere else to go. Let's be honest, he ain't got nowhere else to go. He's settled in Manchester. His wife is happy. His kids are happy. You know what I mean? He loves his house. No, I don't think he goes. I think he takes 120 grand and he'll be quite happy with that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, I say 100. I would say 120. I would throw it in. I mean, it's not my money in it, so I'd give it to him. We deserve it, and saying I would love to finish third. It's good optics and gives us a target to better the following season. Maybe we need to finish fifth then. If we want a target to finish next season. If you look at, we haven't really been excited about how we played our season up till now. But the fact that we won 4 games in a row and shot ourselves way up the table, I don't think it's a much of a muchness. So yeah, third would be nice, but I'm not sure it makes any difference between third and fifth. Nobody, Matt. That was a problem in the first place. Who would have paid 80? Who would have paid 80? Who would have? Oh shit, wrong one. Who would have paid? Fuck me, hold on. Where did that message go? Here we go. Yeah, who would have paid the money that we paid for him? That's more. That's more what you got to think about. You know what I mean? We were shafted. They wanted what they wanted. No, we're not paying it. We're not paying it. Dilly dally. Last week, we paid the money. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's who would have paid that money. Nobody's paid them 190, and nobody would have paid the money. But now let's hope that we're not going to be in that stupid boat where we decide that that's what we want to be doing. You know what I mean? Let's have a look. Saying Maguire wanted an extra. Yeah, but he didn't really want to go though. He didn't really want to. You know what these players do, man? They push it. Oh, give me an extra, blah, blah, blah. Instead of saying they don't want to go. You know what I mean? They'll go if you're going to be paying me an extra 10, 15 grand a week. You know what I mean? They'll go for that. It's all money, man. It's all money. Yeah, 1 year extension, I think they're going to give him. I think they'll give him a 1 year. I think he goes to I think he goes to America. Steph, do you think Casemiro goes to Saudi or America? I think he goes to America. I've never been to Saudi, and maybe the States ain't the best place to go at the moment, but I just see it that end. Maybe he'll go to the Miami, somewhere hot. I don't think he goes to Saudi. I mean, what people seem to forget, Saudi's got good money, man, but their lifestyles are fuckeries, man. You know what I mean? If that's not how you want to be living, or you can't live like that, or the people that you move with can't live like that, it makes that move really, really hard, regardless of how much you're getting paid. Yeah, I'm with you. I think he goes into Miami. And enjoys himself down there. I mean, look, he's proved that he's still a Prem player, so wherever he goes, he can probably command a bit more. I'm just glad that he came in, he did really well, he dropped off, he lost his belly fat, and he's come back and proved what a good player he was. I mean, look, if you think about it, I'm not saying we're going to regret that he leaves, but he leaves with a thanks and an appreciation from the fan base. If he had left last season or halfway through the season before, what would he have got? Boo, he's shit, blah, 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 he's wasted. I'm not going to say that he's worth 360 grand a week. I don't think any player is worth 360 grand a week, but at least he's earned his money this last season, and he can him and his family can leave Manchester. Does he go down as a legend? No, for one, nothing. But he goes down as a really, really good player, who I think that there's a fondness and there's a place in his heart for our club. Those rules don't apply to the rich in Saudi. I got no comment, man. Everybody's rich in Saudi, bruv. So what does that mean? You know what I mean? Even the poor people are richer than me. So, you know, what do you do? Andrew saying Casa's been our best player since Christmas. Yeah, you could be right. You actually could be right. What month were you in? Christmas, how much game you play for? Maybe just before Christmas, to be fair. Maybe just before. Because even under Wasteman Amarin, he wasn't playing badly. He was still playing half decent, you know what I mean? Let's see, we deserve better. What I can't stand about players like Casemiro and Maguire is that they turn the contract seasonally. No, Casa was. I think Casa had a determination. Maguire is actually getting game time now. Okay. Okay, I would have more said that about Shaw in the World Cup year, to be fair, twerking his bum at Tuchel, but fair enough. If maybe it's all opinions. It's all opinions, I suppose. Guys, I am going to leave you now. I need to continue my Friday. What's the word? Festivities is what I should say. Did I expect to be in there for so long? No. I thought old EE was going to shut me down, for one. And two, I didn't think that you would have kept me chatting for so long. So I am going to say goodbye. If you are watching, look, hit the like button. If you are new to it, hit the subscribe button. Guys, yeah, as Andrew said, have a good weekend, man. Have a safe weekend. Most importantly, man, that's the thing. And if you wake up in the morning, say it sounds morbid, but people will say to me, "Oh, you're right." I say, "Yeah, I'm blessed. I woke up." You know what I mean? And that's how you got to think about it. No matter how stressful it is, it's always good to wake up in the morning. Guys, thanks for watching. And I will see you all on Monday. I'm out. Cheers. Glory, glory.